Hey, Dolphins fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. A lot to talk about today. About the game yesterday. Great game for the Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. Some key injuries, and probably we'll hear the news today this afternoon from McDaniels if he talk about it. What happened to Teron Armstead? Looking at the sideline, man, he was in tears. I saw Raheem Mostert came by and talked to him, and it's a pretty sad moment. He has been injured for so many years now since he got traded for the Dolphins from New Orleans Saints, or we signed him from New Orleans Saints. Uh, Key to victory yesterday, guys, is actually Tua Tagovailoa. Those two are haters, man. I got bad news to tell you. I was reading something also that former MVP and quarterback, Super Bowl quarterback, Kurt Warner. We're talking about Tua. Um, they still mark him as not an elite quarterback. They still mark him he's not a top 10 quarterback. And everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their way of seeing things. And I've been a Tua lover since he joined Miami. Unfortunately, he is injury pro. I mean, that's part of his career, unfortunately, with concussions. But I'm here to talk negative. I'm not going to talk about anything positive. The game yesterday, they were asking about, man, Miami should blow them up. They're 3-9. They're the worst team in the National Football League. But remember that the Jets are top five in defense. You got to look at all these. I know their statistics, their stats. They had a lot of key players injured. They're not playing that game also. From Mosley, from their top running back. But here's the question. It is a rivalry game. And when you play a rivalry game, which is a rival, it's a different game. Let's look at the Pittsburgh Steelers when they faced the Cleveland Browns on was it Monday night in the snow, and look what happened. Okay, so it's an opponent that you're gonna face twice a year, and I don't see like, hey, this is gonna happen. Now, a good game for Rodgers. I'm not going to say he had a good game. Our defense was terrible. Guys, we need Chubbs to come back as soon as we can. We need a pass rusher. That is hurting Miami. Once again, 11 missed tackles. They had 25 against the Green Bay Packers. And I look at all this, actually Thanksgiving Day. I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs. And if we are, it's going to be Tua. It's going to be, all the players coming back from injury and having a good season in the run. I mean, Juice Smith had no catches through four quarters. And then when they go to overtime, 3 key catches and the winning touchdown. It's amazing, guys, how football is played. I'm a firm believer that you have to have the right players at the right time, at the right position when things happen like that. Think about it. I guarantee you the Jets said, I don't want Water to beat me. I don't want Tariq Hill to beat me. But if you look at it, okay, they left the guy wide open. Now, you say, well, they didn't do that in the first 4 quarters of the game. Because if you see, Tariq Hill was making catches, Water was making catches. So, as you see the game, listen, Miami didn't have the opening drive from the first quarter. They drove it down the field. Of course, we missed the extra point. Okay, and then we took it to overtime, which I'm glad Miami got the ball, and Miami went straight forward and scored. I think the Jets were tired. I think they were exhausted. You can't blame them for that. I mean, that's part of football. You're playing particularly 5 quarters. It wasn't back and forth game. Yes, I believe the Jets dominated the game. They had a 23-15 lead going into the fourth quarter. Miami just couldn't get it going. Another thing hurting Miami, the run game, guys. We need to get the run game going. If we don't have the run game going, we're going to have issues, okay? If we want to make it as far as we want to make it. Now, do I believe Miami could win all these 4 games that's left? Yes. San Francisco is not 100%. Neither is it Cleveland. Houston not playing so well either. And then we got to face New York back in New York. And that's the one that I have question about because we go back to New York. Maybe Aaron Rodgers not playing that game. Who knows? The Jets season did end yesterday. Now they're 3-10. Miami continue to be alive at the wild card. They're in the hunt. They have I won't say a tough road ahead of them, but can they win? Yes, I believe they could win. I believe they could make a run at this. They gotta stay healthy. They gotta play good ball. Okay, solid ball. This missing tackles, all that's unacceptable. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, I'm proud that they won. The way they won, I'm proud of the way Tua did it. So people don't realize. And here we go. The people out there, the critics out there already talking about, well, they beat a bad team. They should have beat the Jets by 30 points. Guys, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, did they win? That's what counts. Unfortunately, there's mistakes that they have to fix, and that's both sides of the ball, defense and offense. Tua looked amazing, man. I had to give the guy credit. Since he came back, 11 touchdown, no interception, a completion rating of 74%? That is amazing. Actually, that's tops in the NFL, just to let you know. Anything could change, next week, but he's top in the NFL on that category. You got to give him credit. I mean, he is the MVP of this team, hands down. Those two are haters that think that he's not elite. Well, maybe that's going to change your mind because, I'm a firm believer that if he goes to another team with McDaniels, and that's another thing. Another thing came out in the media today to get rid of McDaniels and Weaver. And listen, they're playing with a team with injuries. A lot of players injured. Okay? The good news, they're all coming out of the injury list, the PUP list, you want to call it, getting back into the field at a good time. Now, my question is this. What would have happened if Tua would have missed those 5 games? What would have been our record since? Does anybody has asked this? So I look at it and I give credit to McDaniels guys because when McDaniel came down here, Tua was nothing. And now look how far he's gone. So you got to give him credit. What credit is due. Okay, unfortunately, rumors are there that the owner might get rid of him, bring Bill Belichick. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bill Belichick's not gonna make no difference in Miami, whether you like it or not. We need to get healthy. Missed tackle. That's something that Weaver's gonna have to deal with team meetings. I mean, these guys are professional football players. So, but I stay positive, guys. I mean, listen, we won. Let's go to Houston. The only thing I'm worried about is our offensive line with Teron getting hurt and might be a retiring this year. Might call it quits. He looked kind of bad in the sideline, guys. If you saw him, he was really in tears. Love the guy. He is amazing. Tremendous Pro Bowler. But unfortunately, your body has a wear and tear, and sometimes, you got to say, hey, I can't do it no more. And that's the hard part. That's one of the hardest part that I think in the league that a player just, say he doesn't have anymore. I mean, look at Campbell. Campbell, our defensive player, amazing guy. Love the guy. I love the lack of urgency that the Dolphins did in the fourth quarter when sacking, the Jets. Of course, Jets fans are saying they're the same old Jets. Come on, you got to give the Jets credit. They play a heck of a game. Okay, this is probably their 5th game they've blown in the fourth quarter, if I'm correct. Yes, you got to win those games, but who are you facing? You're facing good teams, not you facing bad teams. I mean, Seattle faced the Jets, and they're in the hunt. They're going for the division. Miami's in a hunt. So, but once again, rivalry game. So, I mean, I knew it was not going to be that easy. Everybody starts saying, "Man, they should win by 30 because of." Guys, don't look at statistics. Don't look at. I know they're a bad team. The record shows it at 3-9. But if you see the Jets, they have lost a lot of games by 1 points. By 1 or 2 points or less in the game. So you got to look at all that, man. And if you don't look at that, and you want to look at numbers and statistics and all that, that's not. I mean, that's part of football at the same time. But I always say this: don't fall by the numbers. It's by the win or losses. So, but yeah, once again, guys, I'm back. I've been tired, guys. I've been working a lot. I took vacation, came back nonstop. I mean, I didn't rest it. So I'm happy to be back to see you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys do. I really do, guys. I think you guys are the best, and I thank you so much, really, for subscribing to the channel. Uh, Thumbs up, like button. I mean, I'm here for you guys. I'm starting new mics, new programs that I'm using to build the channel. Uh, as you see here on my side, I got two up with the game yesterday. Um, Try to get some stuff in and hopefully get videos, live video. But I'm like I say, I'm very happy where I'm at right now. Hopefully, down the road, guys, this show takes off. Uh, I do hear a lot of podcasters out there. I want to say something. I apologize to anybody what on my last video. If you guys seen, stop mocking the Dolphins. I really said that in the sense that if you really love your teams, I mean, you don't need to bring your team down and discuss that they're that bad. They're a good team, and if they're bad, it's because they're injury, and that's the way I see it. We should not be criticizing our team. We should be loving our team. Win, lose, or draw, that's what it is. I mean, we get tired. We want to win. Let's be honest. All of us want to win. But unfortunately, sometimes you have good days and bad days. And right now, Miami, like I said, they started back-to-back season at 7-2, and this is the first time they started 2-6. Of course, with Tua missing 5 games. Just imagine those 5 games. Now, are they out of the playoffs? No. Mathematically, they're not out of the playoffs. They got to win the last 4 games. They need help. Yes. Let's be honest. Uh, the comment was made already that if they make it, they'll probably be eliminated. They'll probably be eliminated in the first round. How do we know that, guys? How do we know that? How can we predict that when you don't know that? Now, if they're the 7th seed and they make it, they'll play Buffalo in January. Not bad at all. I'd rather play them in January than play them in December or November. So then you got, if they can make it to the 6th seed, it's a possibility. And then they'll face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they're going to a cold weather team. So, but anyhow, thank you once again, those that have subscribed. Hit the like button and the comments, guys. I really want you guys to interact. I got more sports to talk about with Kirk Cousins. What has happened to Kirk Cousins lately in this losing streak? 0 touchdown, 8 interceptions, a big turnaround on the team. They lost the first place, and I did pick them. Hopefully they get hot here in these last 4 games and they could regroup. Tampa Bay is picking it up also. They're coming around. Kansas City, great win last night against San Diego. That helped Miami. You got the Ravens playing the Giants next on Sunday. So there's a lot of things that we have to watch for Miami. Miami has to just worry about their issue, which is winning the last 4 games. They got to win them, guys, regardless. So once again, thank you so much, man. You guys have a blessed night. Talk to you guys soon. I got some details. Don't forget my shorts videos. Go to YouTube Shorts, and I got some videos there or some headlines and everything for you guys. You guys have a blessed one, and see you guys pretty soon. Hopefully, we can interact and go live and interact. So thank you so much, man. And you guys have a blessed day. Thank you.